guys, good morning. Thank you for being here. I know it's a little early, but I appreciate you joining me today. So my name is Miss Victoria. I will be your facilitator through this group sessions. So let's take a quick, couple seconds just to kind of introduce ourselves, make sure we all know each other, and then just tell me a little bit of something about what you guys like to do on the weekends.
Well, I'm Nicole Hernandez, and um, I used to play soccer, but I'm taking a break now on the weekends.
Okay.
My name's Victoria Viveros-Zarco. I play soccer every Saturday.
All right.
My name's Victoria Viveros-Zarco. I just hang out with friends usually on the weekends, and mostly we just go out to the park and just play soccer.
Okay. So did you guys all hear yourselves and realize that you guys all have something in common to where you guys played soccer at some point or maybe still continue to play soccer? So do you guys think, our point here, our point of this session, of our sessions will be to improve our communication skills with others? So as have all been or still in a soccer team, do you guys believe communication is important for the team?
Yeah.
Is it an individual person playing on the team or is it a group to where communication is like the key to the game?
It's
A group.
yeah, a group.
It's a group. What about the communication with the coach?
Well, if you don't have a communication with the coach, how are you gonna know where like your position's gonna be, how you play it, how he wants you to perform?
Can you guys all agree with that?
Yeah.
Good, perfect. All right. So a few things that I would like to go over with you today so that everyone understands the rules. We are in this group together to help us improve our communication skills with others that we associate with daily or every now and then. So I have a few rules I would like us to respect. So one is to respect others while they are speaking. No judgment, no gossip of what we hear in these sessions, and just be yourselves and enjoy your time together, right? As we all learn how to improve our communication with others. Let everyone speak freely uh, and stay on topic of what we're talking about. That's really important, right? Because our time is very limited, so we want to make sure we continue and we get the benefit of this group session. Confidentiality is very important, so what goes on in these sessions stays between the group, right? Um, just so that you are aware, if any information is given to me about someone or even yourselves that are in danger, I do have to report that, and that's just to make sure that everybody is safe, right? That is our priority. So do you guys all understand that?
Yeah.
You guys understand that? Yeah. Okay. Perfect. Do you guys have any questions about the rules, confidentiality, anything? No. Perfect. All right. So let's move on. We're going to start with a small activity. I'm going to give you guys each a little piece of, little paper. You're going to close your eyes. Let me give those to you. You're going to close your eyes, and I'm going to give you the instructions. Some of the rules is keep your eyes closed during the activity, and then make sure that you are listening, and then you guys can't ask any questions, okay? And then at the end, I'll explain to you guys the point of the activity, okay? Ready? All right, so make sure your eyes are closed. So take the small piece of paper, fold it into a triangle. Now fold down the top of the paper to the bottom of the triangle. Okay, so now you're going to fold in both sides of the triangle. Now I want you guys to turn it around, open your eyes, and hold up your figure. Okay. Does your figure look like mine?
Sort of.
Let's see.
Sort of.
Okay.
Unless you're smaller.
All right. So some do, some don't, right? This is the part of the activity that it kind of gives you the reason of why we do what we do, right? So closing your eyes and then not being able to ask questions, right? So the point of the activity is for you to understand that communication is not just about talking. It's also about listening, right? So I'm sure that was it a little bit harder not being able to ask questions?
Yeah.
Did that make it a little bit harder? Okay. So you relate and validate what others are saying, which is very important in the way we communicate with others, right? So that kind of helps. So as students, this is my question to you guys. As students, do you guys believe it is important to have good communication with teachers?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it important just to have the communication with teachers, or is there other people?
There's other people.
Yeah. Like staff and then students.
Your peers, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good, perfect. So kind of the objectives and our goals in these sessions for you guys is to all to gain and improve communication with teachers, your peers, your family. You might guys start getting a job soon. You know, you'll have good communication with your coworkers, and then even out in the community, right? So I'd like you to increase positive attitude towards communication with others, increase awareness of your communication skills in our everyday lives, and then be able to identify and adjust your communication skills in different situations and when communicating with different individuals, right? As you communicate, it might be different if you communicate with your siblings, or how you communicate with your parents, or cousins, or friends at school, friends outside of school. How you would communicate if you go into a business office, right? Or how you communicate with your teachers. All of our everyday lives, we communicate one way or another, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how we communicate is what we want to improve in ourselves. So that's what this session is about, right? These group sessions are going to be about. So we want to be able to identify that. All right, you guys, we've kind of come to the end of today's session. We will continue on. But for today, I would like us to reflect and make sure we all leave here, learn that we've learned something that we didn't know, or that we didn't realize that was really important in how we communicate with others. So what can you guys tell me about what you guys can take from today's session to kind of help you guys improve your communication?
I learned that if I improve my communication with teachers, that it'll be better. I can improve my communication with peers and even family members.
All right.
I learned that communicating is not only about talking, but by also listening to other people.
I learned that even though we all listen to the exact instructions in the activity, I was still not able to make the exact same figure.
The little fox thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. That's a really good thing that you noticed that, because it does take a lot to understand that, oh, it's not just me verbally talking, that how we communicate with others, but there's a lot of different ways on how we communicate, and we'll learn the very different ways. There's a lot more that goes into just listening and talking about communication, but a lot of it has to do even with our posture, even with our nonverbal skills. We'll learn about that next session, but it is good. I'm glad that there's something that you can take. So maybe for this weekend, or till our next session, kind of when you guys are out there talking, any kind of way, even the way you talk on the phone, that's communication. So kind of think about how you guys can improve that, or kind of think about what it is that you guys actually do yourselves, that you could be like, oh, maybe I shouldn't communicate that way, or maybe I should improve this way, a certain way of communicating with people. So kind of take that, kind of do that as a little bit of homework for you guys. But just have it at the top of your head of like, oh, I could do this for next time, and we'll bring it together for our next session and use it and improve on ourselves, right?
Mm-hmm.
So thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate your time. And so I'll see you guys next time, okay?
Okay.